All right, so listen to this. Someone prompted the pattern recognition machine to look at every single Amelia meme on the internet, and then he asked, become Amelia, then make a video and tell the British people what do you want them to know. And apparently this is the result.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm English, and I love England. I like having fish and chips and a pint at the local pub. I like Shakespeare and Dickens, Tolkien and Lewis, Harry Potter. I like pork sausage and dogs and fashion.
Haram! Haram!
Whoa, Amelia, you crazy bitch. You're going to put me in prison. You're going to get me into trouble, Amelia. You're going to get Keir Starmer to think that I'm an extremist for watching this video. What the fuck is wrong with you, Amelia? You know, like, displaying this level of hatred. Do you have no love in your heart? What was that? You know, it started nice, it started innocent. I saw a strong, independent woman, and I thought, wow, that's powerful. But then, you know, I saw her with British flags, and I saw her displaying patriotism and love for Shakespeare and Dickens, and that's not the Keir Starmer way, Amelia. That is not progressive, that is reactionary. You're fighting against the revolution. Should be guillotined. All jokes aside, do you know that the government actually banned this video game? So if you don't know who Amelia is, the government made a extremely poor quality visual novel that I already played on my other channel. And I assume that because it was so poor quality, it probably costed a couple of £100,000 to make. And I genuinely want to get to the bottom of it, like how much money did the propaganda game from the UK cost the taxpayer? Because this seems to be like a question that no one is asking. But more importantly, because Amelia was so popular and started to trend, and everyone identified with the waifu, the British government decided to take it down. So again, the question is like, is anyone getting fired over this? Like, imagine, you know, like taxpayer money taken away. Like, someone worked really hard, and that money couldn't go to his children, couldn't go to his family. It had to be taken away and to be paid by some people that work for the government in order to make a video game that actually people enjoyed, but because they enjoyed it for the wrong reasons, the video was now taken down. But here's an interesting part. For those of you that actually saw me play the video game, you know what I realized? I realized that it's genuinely, unironically, the story of the 1984 book. Like, you literally get to play as the main protagonist, and Amelia is Julia. The video game basically suggests that if you go online and you do research and you look at stats and stuff like that, you get in trouble with the government. The video literally suggests that if you go to protest for nationalism or anything like that, you can get arrested. Seriously, if you don't know what I'm saying, like, you should go see Asmongold playing it. Like, there's a lot of people playing it. I played it as well. I played it on my live stream channel. I played it on my Lack of Entertainment channel. And the video game has you playing as a young man in a fascist dictatorship. You know, a place where the government looks at what you're doing on social media and spies on you at every single second. And ignorance is bliss. Like, in order to get a good rating for that video game, you literally have to avoid doing anything that a person with a critical mind would do. Just do not get involved into politics. Do not get upset over the fact that you don't have a job. Do not allow other women in order to tell you to do fact-checking or read heretical literature. Do not post anything online. Do not accept videos from other people. And that's how you get to be a good person in British society. Now, if you do any of that, if you actually listen to the harlot, if you actually do go protest, if you actually look up at crime statistics, you get re-educated. That is like the actual end game of the video game. Like, your main character goes through re-education, and I'm thinking like, wow, that is literally the story of 1984. Unironically, I'm not saying it as a hyperbole or anything like that. That is literally the book. You get to play as the main protagonist. It's insane, right? Like, what person in the government genuinely believe, you know how people should live? Exactly like in 1984. And the thing is, like, in the UK, you actually have Big Brother now. In fact, seriously, like, if you read the book, if you read 1984, you realize that Big Brother is actually less impressive than what the British government can do. Because, like, Big Brother didn't actually know your bank accounts. Big Brother, you know, like he only knew what you were doing in your own house. But if you went out in the park, it wouldn't know where you're at. But in modern Britain, if you actually go outside your house, you still have your smartphone with you. So, like, they still know where you're at. You know, in Big Brother, you could at least talk to Julia and the government wouldn't know. But, like, in modern Britain, if you talk to Julia online, they definitely know. And so, unironically, Britain is a lot more fascist than Orwell initially suspected. And it's the same encouragement, right? Like, if you read literature, like why did the main character get in trouble in Big Brother? Like, did he actually manage to start a movement against the government? No. Did he actually manage to assassinate someone from the inner circle of power? No. Like, the only thing that he did wrong is because he read the book. He didn't even manage to publish literature or do any sort of propaganda. He was genuinely exposed to ideas that he wasn't allowed. And so, in the video game made by the British government, that's exactly what happens. Like, you have a scenario where you as a teenage boy have to decide whether or not you want to look at a certain crime statistic online or just let it be. And the correct solution is to let it be. If you actually do look into it, if you actually do start reading it, you end up re-educated. With the cops at your door. It's fucking insane. So yeah, this video, by the way, with Amelia doing things, I looked at the whole thing and it's like, yeah, a lot of the memes that the AI came up with would be illegal in the United Kingdom. Like, if you're in the US and you watch this video, which got 1.5 million views, like, that's fine. But if you are in the UK, you can get arrested. It breaks the law. That's insane. No wonder Keir Starmer wants to ban X. In fact, like, he actually mentioned, it's like, all right, well, Elon Musk banned deepfakes with people. And he finally, you know, put the lid on the whole censorship, you know, girls in bikini stuff. And Keir Starmer is like, well, it doesn't matter. We're still going to go after X. Well, yeah, because, like, you always wanted to go after X. Like, it wasn't about girls in bikinis or anything like that. That was just a pretext, wasn't it? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.